It's late. Hey everybody, it is late at night, and I wanted to I was cruising around in my Google Drive, and I realized I made this presentation like a while ago, and I was like, oh my God, I never put this out, so I just want to make this really quick. It's about actors and artists that they should be blogging, and here's why. It's super quick little video here. I just wanted to make sure that I created this value. I wanted to give it out. Okay. um, why won't this slide move? Oh, because it's at the end. I know we're doing it backwards. Don't. Okay, great. So actors and artists should be blogging. So everyone knows with websites, people finally know they should have an online presence. I've been telling actors for a while, get your name right. I have bonesrodriguez.com and .org and .net and funny spellings of Bones Rodriguez, but people finally realize that they should have their own websites, right? So you can post your headshots and videos, and people do this so that people can get to know you through your website, right? And it's like your digital calling card. When you meet somebody, you send them to your website, right? And one of the problems is updates. It's always kind of hard. When you get new headshots, then maybe you'll change it, but that's about it, right? You might have the same website you had for years, but it's good for a pre-meeting thing to have, right? But here's why blogging is so much better, because it's alive, it's living, it's updated constantly, and social media friendly. So, a lot of the blogs now, they will tap into your Facebook, your Twitter, and they'll just put up what you have already. It's not something you would do on your website, but if you have a blog, a lot of them can do that now. It's not just headshots, it's your life, right? And people are always complaining that, oh, you don't look like your headshot. Well, they're not going to worry about that. They'll see your headshots, of course, to see how beautiful you can be, but they'll also see you in real life, right? Frankly, I am so gorgeous in my headshots. I am so handsome at times, but there are other times that I am straight up not. And I've gotten a lot of jobs as not being handsome, so that might be good for you. Okay. You have more presence. There's a better feel for the person if they have a blog. Like I was saying, there's some automated blogs that really make everything, they have step by step now. There's Blogger and there's WordPress. I really like using the Kalatu blog system. Here, I'll put a link to that at the end of this. You're a star of your own production, and it's about you, right? Like your blog it's a journal, like, about your life. So when someone says, oh, so tell me about yourself, they kind of already get a lot of things from your blog. If you update your blog regularly, and I don't mean every day, I mean like, once a week or something like that. And remember, of course, the automated things, your social media will go to your blog. They'll kind of get a feel for you already. Oftentimes people say, I feel like I know you from me because of my blog and because of social media. You know that you've experienced where you have people who you swear because you're friends with them on Facebook, even though you've never met, right? This is why blogging is good for your professional life. It's not a website with an updated, and instead of having a website with an updated blog, it's better now to have a living blog, like a life blog with static pages, if that makes sense. A website's usually static pages, and then maybe, oh, you have your blog page that does well, that changes. But this way, your blog is constantly changing, and you have static pages. You brand yourself by discussing other people's work and characters you admire or want to play. So, a movie that you think is really great, talking about that. Maybe a performance you thought was great. When you see movies or TV shows, parts that you think you would be good for, putting those up on your blog is helping the casting directors and agents know what kind of stuff you want to do. Okay. And then your opinions on storylines or choices you see. Now, I have to admit, I have a tendency to only post stuff that I either hate or love, but it's okay to put up like soft opinions. But that's me, maybe that's good, right? That way, I'm all passion, baby. And your blog is not for gaining followers. It's not the purpose of it. But if you do, what a great bonus, right? Because that's what Hollywood wants. They want to know who's listening to you. So if you gain a bunch of followers, that's great. I actually know that some people are really glad that I have this actor business because it's gotten a lot of the doors open for me. So your actor blog, obviously, that's what I've been talking about mostly. But if you're an author, also your author blog, of course. But other books you're reading, ideas you have, even sticking points in some of your if you're a fiction writer, I've heard of people who they're blogging about their story and they are at a point where they're stuck and they kind of ask their audience, what do you think? An artist blog, definitely. I mean, we have, what's his name? Banksy's entire career and his entire persona is in his blog, his artist blog. So that's how big it can be if you want. So your name gets propagated throughout the web. Google sees your name, and as you update your blog, you get to control your name. The internet will think you're popular. When big announcements come up, you can even use press releases and offline methods and promote your blog. And then the web, the robots that are the web, see your site as an authority on you, if that makes sense. So that's a really high-minded thing that most people watching this probably don't think about. But if you're someone who's professional and releases press releases on your own work, that's a great way. Sending people to your blog is a fantastic way to give yourself credibility. And you get to own your name, which is critical. Let me tell you. I mean, my name is Bones Rodriguez, so there are only a couple of those. But some of you guys with names that are very common, it's a great way to own your name on the web. That's it. Actors and artists should be blogging. Bones Rodriguez. Click below for my favorite blogging platform. And of course, there are two kinds of actors: those who bring the check to the table and those who get the check in the mail. Which do you want to be? Go to nomorewaiters.com and learn about how you can build your acting business without a day job. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.